Hey there guys, welcome to Craze Card. Today we are going to jump into Whispers in the Well of Disney Lorcana. We are just going Disney Lorcana. We are just going to see a bit of what was already revealed on the past Lorecast that happened 2 days ago, and then we are going to talk a bit about the cards. So I will show some clips, then talk about it, and basically that's all that we are going to do. And we are going to see first the intro, the first video of Whispers in the Well that they already showed off with all of the heart. And let's get ourselves into it.
Torn lorebook pages that you've been seeing in our key art pages are actually where these partially formed glimmers are coming from. So we usually cast them out of lore books, but because the pages have become...
I hope you guys like these kind of videos, or if you don't, just tap it in the comment section, and maybe I will do it again, or maybe I will. This was presented to us with Greg Tito and Naomi King and Mile, and there were some other people, but I will post all their names in the description because this credit is fully from Disney Lorcana. They are the ones presenting and doing the Lorecast on Twitch, just FYI. And so basically, we are going now to enter into what they have to tell us about Whispers in the Well. I hope you guys enjoy.
Torn lorebook pages that you've been seeing in our key art pages are actually where these partially formed glimmers are coming from. So we usually cast them out of lore books, but because the pages have become torn, they are partially formed glimmers. So that's what our whispers are.
Oh, yeah. I like that.
Yes.
All right,
yeah.
so that's what the whole set is
that's what
themed,
whispers,
right?
and when you...
So one of the things that is going to be introduced is boost, and everybody is questioning how that will actually work. And that's what we all want to see. It's like, how will this boost work? It's not yet said, yeah, we know that the card will go face down under whatever cards they will boost. Just what happens after they get thrown into this card? They go like some other cards, they will just go into this card, or they stay. We'll see. Now let's jump into the next one, which is Gaston. Let's see what they have to say.
Help him boost himself to be a fully formed glimmer.
Yeah, so I'm just going to read this once. There are boost mechanics on here. We'll go into more detail in it, but this is a boost 2. So once during your turn, you may pay 2 ink to put the top card of your deck face down under this character. And all the characters that have boost interact with that mechanic in a different way. We'll get into more.
So Gaston is cool. I mean, it's a cool card. It will have 2 uninkable, so that's the only, I would say, not so good part. It's a 3/3, so 2 for 3/3 is not a bad cost. The boost, well, we'll see. But the boost effect, like when you boost a character and then the opposing character cannot challenge back, that can be a good thing. I mean, it can be good. You never know. We will see whether this one gets the fit in the current meta. If you ask me, I don't see it entering a lot of decks, especially because it's an inkable. That might be the only, let's say, downside of this card, but let's see. Let's see if this actually will get to see some gameplay. It's good in the aggro decks. Against aggro decks, it might be somewhat good, but from what we will see already, from what they are revealing, the aggro decks will be also quite strong. But let's see where this Gaston will fit in the future meta. And now we will jump into our next card.
Again, tying back to that narrative through the art, Simba is coming from that torn lorebook page behind him.
Oh, there it is, right
Yeah,
there.
there it is, right in the art. It's up front and close and personal for you all to see.
Yeah, amazing.
Yeah.
I like Simba.
Yeah, so this is a 7-cost inkable card with 5 strength and 5 willpower, and he quests for 3 lore.
And you, as the Illumineer, will be able to boost these cards.
I mean, Simba probably it's a way more usable. We'll see way more gameplay because it has a expensive boost, so you cannot do the boost on the same turn that you're playing because it's quite expensive. But the thing that you can just reveal the top card, and if it's a character, you just play it for free. You're paying 3 ink to check if your top card is a character, and whatever it's the cost, it will go for free and exert it, but for free. Imagine that you are, well, I don't know, Sapphire, and you're pulling an 80s, and it goes for free, for 3 ink. Never know, or you have Amethyst, Amber, and you pull an Elsa, and you're not paying the 8, it just goes into play free. So it's always a leap of faith, but on late game, if you want to save ink, this might be a good option. So this one, I see really having way more gameplay in the current meta and with what we are already seeing than the Gaston. Gaston, I don't think so. For example, like now we will jump into another card.
She is our secret keeper. Very pretty. Look at this.
And we will see Megara, which is a 3 ink card with a boost. Okay, so that means you play it on turn 3 and you can pay the next round for the boost. There's a card under it. She gets 1 more lord whenever this character is challenged. Your opponent's going to discard. So you can see this in most emerald decks. Okay, this one might jump into some emerald decks. I mean, the cost is not that high. The cost for boost is not that high. You only need to pay it once. So while there is a card under there, it will simply always have 1 more lord. And if it's challenged, he needs to discard the card. So whenever they are going to challenge her, they will need to go with a hole in. They will not go, let's say, 9 deal 2, next round I deal 2. I don't think that they will do a lot of that.
Oh my goodness. She is our ethereal voice. She is a 4-cost inkable with 3 strength, 4 willpower, and quest for 2 lore. If you look at all the details too, once you get this card, you can look closer at the lore book pages that are flying around her. You might see some other glimmers that are on there.
Ooh.
No, all these, again, attention to detail. We love it. Thank you,
like
artist
seeing
and
all
art
those,
team.
all those things right
Right?
here. I know,
Yeah,
right? That is pretty cool.
Yeah, literally.
Now we will have Ariel. And guys, let's say this Ariel is quite good. Okay, this Ariel, it will see some gameplay because it's just a 4-cost boost one. The boost is good. Once per turn you play a song, if there's a card under this character, you may draw a card. So for song decks, this is quite cool. You see some Amber, Ruby with the power line and Ariel singing songs, and you are just song. This is good. I mean, it has raw power. I don't know if it's good, let's say, to close the game, but you never know. You never know. This might fit somehow a bit of the part of the meta. It might. But we'll see. We need to still see a lot more from this Whispers in the Well to actually get to a conclusion, like, where are we sitting in the meta? What is getting more boosts? And you'll see in a while, you will see what we are not seeing. So we have now Hades, looking for it. When you play this card, you choose an opposing character. If you do, draw 2 cards unless that character is put in the bottom of the deck. This, let's say, it's a second Hades, or let's say, if you imagine Blurple that is already super meta, you are just adding 1 more. So you add Into the Unknown to throw stuff into the Inkwell. You add Hades to throw stuff into the Inkwell. Now you have this one, and basically it's kind of a you're welcome, unless he wants you to draw 2 cards, right? He needs to choose, like, will I keep my character or you draw 2 cards? So it's always a good trade for you. You're paying 5 ink, you're putting this, so you have 1 more character on the table, plus I choose your Maui, so you want me to draw two cards, or that goes into the bottom. So it's quite a good one. This one, because if you look into the blurple, you have there the Yago and the big one, and let's be fair, because it has a vanish, so it cannot be target really for actions. It has a downside. This one might be a good replacement to go there because it's not just beefy. I mean, it's a 3/4. It's not that squeezy to just get wiped out, but it might see way more gameplay because it has draw power, or chosen character will just simply go away. So we'll see. But I see this one being a very good candidate into blurple decks.
They are versions of cards you might have just seen. This is
Yes,
our
the first
Hades
one.
iconic. Look at that.
Oh, it's so good.
Oh no! Stop! Ryan Miller. Oh, Hades is looking good.
Yes. Oh, this card is looking.
And man, these are iconic cards. These iconic cards are just simply amazing. I don't know what you think about the iconics. I think they are really cool. I mean, if you compare with what we have currently, Mini, obviously they don't merge themselves together in the same way, but they are quite nice. I mean, they are very, very nice, and they are way more related with these sets, with Whispers in the Well. If you are curious and you want to get to know more, because I jumped most of the talking when they talk about how they do it and how they like it, etc. I jumped a bit of those on the clip. Go check the Disney Lorcana video that of the Lorecast they have in Twitch. Just go and check it. Check it out. It's not a waste of time. It's not. So go check it out. Now we'll jump into our next card. That will be Daisy Duck.
Oh my gosh.
Rocking it out of the house.
But we have Daisy Duck, Paranormal Investigator here. She is a 6-cost inkable card.
I see Daisy Duck getting some beef. I see she has a chance. Because she has, and if you see the Amazon Fire, where you see all those support decks with the Auroras and everything, you see this one is just like one more for that deck, and this one is quite cool because it fully disrupts your inkwell. So it's an anti-wrap, because whenever you put cards into your inkwell, it's going to be disrupted, so you're not getting more inkwell that turn. It is what it is, guys. So whenever this one is coming, you know what we will see? We will see ADs or into the unknown, just sending it out the inkwell, because we want to keep ramping, guys. We want to keep ramping, and we don't want to get disrupted, and this is a full disrupt of that ramp that Purple has. So imagine that someone plays a Daisy Duck, like the Amber one, that has only one cost, then turn 4 you play this one, and Blurple will find a hard time to pass through this. So it's something to have in mind. Something to have in mind, guys. Something to think on your decks. And if you think that you really don't want to go Blurple, or you want to go with something else. So I think that this set is really, really, really coming with very good alternatives to that.
Oh,
Did we get to
the
show
Whisper.
the Whisper?
The Whisper.
Robin
Look how cool this
Hood.
Robin Hood is.
It's Robin Hood, I say.
So you see the Whisper lines of this Robin Hood Whisper. It's very straight. It's very reminiscent of our steel shape language. So again, really nice details that our art team continues to put in all the artwork that we create.
I love shape language.
Shape language is amazing.
It's one of those things that, is
And this one will have also its...
so this Robin Hood has a different version out there.
He does. He does have an epic version in Whispers in the Well. We did introduce epic rarity in Fabled as well, and we've been loving all the responses to that. That one also has a cool security foil on it, and a lot of great
If you have it early game, you might just
really help make it special.
you check if you have more on your deck and you are pulling it out them early. And if it quests and there's a card on him, it deals 1 or 2 damage, up to 2 damage. into chosen characters. I mean, 1 damage up to 2 chosen characters is good. Okay, it's not the best. If you ask me, it's not the best thing in the world. It's not, but come on, it's not horrible. How many cards you have that quest and deal damage? You don't have a lot. So even if you have those 1/2s, imagine you're going against the dog's deck, you have this one, you can just start erasing part of the board. With this, yeah, it takes 2 turns, you deal 2 damage into something, and then the next turn you have 2 more dogs to deal with, or 3. But this one I see it might have some gameplay time for it. I see that happening. But you write in the comments if you don't see this happening, or if you see it fitting into other ideas, or if you see where would I put this card on my deck, or what deck would I play fitting this card. Also, there's this Simba Enchanted that we forgot to mention, the only mentioned later. And this card, if you ask me personally, I think the Simba Enchanted is at the same level as the Ariel Iconic. To be in terms of art and everything, I think the Simba Enchanted is just beautiful. Now we'll have the Black Cauldron. Man, this Black Cauldron, it's an amazing card. This is bringing Amber back into question. There are such good cards on this set that make you question where to go, right? I mean, this Black Cauldron, despite being uninkable, but it's just 3 costs. You exert him. You put the character from your discard under it, face up. Next turn, you're putting it back into play. So it's because I don't see this like as a bad thing for Amber. I think Amber deserves a card like this. That basically this is the Dumbo of Amber, which is quite cool to see actually. And I mean, it's really cool. Or you can just be piling up characters under it. But what happens if the item gets removed? The characters go away. I mean, there are some clarifications that might need to be done. I would assume if it's under it and it goes away, they are gone. And we have now Henwen. Henwen is a very cute card. I mean, it's just a little pig looking into the future, kind of. And yeah, I mean, it's a very cool card. Just it has its nuance, and it's not the best card in the world for tooling. It's a 1/4, a very fair card. Not so much special stuff about it, but it really interacts with, because there was already another released card that if you have Henwen on your discard, you're just gonna pick it up. And we have the Horn King.
Here is one of those.
Ooh, Horn King is here. I know a lot of people were asking since, we have our Disney Villainous games and we have a Horn King in there and they're like, you're Ravensburger, so you guys are going to have Horn King, right?
Yeah.
Hey, here's Horn King.
Here.
He is the Horn King Heartless Devil. This
Devil.
is a 1-cost inkable with 2 strikes.
So there are 2 versions of this card, and they will just present the first and then the second right in a row. And the explanation, like if you look at this card, yeah, okay, for 1 ink it's fine, but there is a shift to it. Okay, and the shift to it's a really powerful move. I don't know if people will go into this direction of having 4 Horn Kings with 1 ink and 4 of this one. I don't know if people will actually go in that direction, but it's something that's worth thinking. It's worth thinking if it's actually worth to have or not, because if your character is banished in the challenge, you may return that card to your hand, then choose and discard. That means that basically, imagine you have this card going in and you say, oh, return it to my hand, I'll discard something else. You can do that. Then you're basically doing this all the time, and you're playing it again. But and this, oh no, for him it doesn't work. So imagine that you're playing an Elsa or whatever. It gets banished in the challenge. You can banish your character in the challenge. You return your card to hand, then discard something else. Imagine that you're using Amethyst Ruby, because I think Amethyst Ruby will be really good, and this is just giving even more force to it. Imagine that you have the new revealed action cards that is just reading cards, but they cannot quest for Ruby. Then you are with the Maui. I mean, for that there is a really good combo that I will post in the next week's video, but because I hope that they already revealed it officially, because that card was revealed not officially. I'd say it was kind of probably an Amazon mistake from what I've heard on the internet, that they released a bunch of cards already on the Amazon list. But if you want to get to know everything that basically was already leaked into the internet, if I were you, check the Inkborn Heroes video, because they did a great video on that, and they are going basically card by card on that. So if you like this kind of videos talking about what's coming and everything, you can also check them, because they do really good work. Okay, and we have the big boost of this Demona. This Demona, guys. That's why I say, for example, the Amethyst Ruby and that action card is going to be so strong, because this Demona just exerts everything. So imagine you're going into a dogs. Okay, I'm going into the dogs deck, where they have like 5, 6, 7 characters, right? You have a Maui shark that manages to survive, so you put it in, and he manages to survive his turn, and then you go into the next turn. You are on late game. You have 6 ink, right? You put this card in. Pay 6 ink, it exerts all the other. You have Maui. You can sing. There is a song from Reign of Jafar, if I'm not mistaken, that is Ruby, that basically makes you not take damage at all. So while they are challenging, you don't take damage, which is really cool. Then you play the one for Ruby that was released. Then you challenge, it goes into your discard, and because Maui challenged, you get it back. You play it again because it's for free, because it's while you have a character with 5 power, you just play it again. You wipe the whole board, you're getting lower, because when Maui challenges, you get lower. So it's, imagine you having also a Queen of Hearts on the table, which would be like amazing, and you're getting lower and drawing cards, which would be really fun to see. That would be an amazing stuff. Now we'll have Bronx, so these are the beefy cards for Ruby. That, guys, this will be so good for Ruby. I think Ruby is going to get so much more hype if you look into it. Guys, if you still have a way to put your hands on a Maui, or just buy booster box, because that Maui price is ramping up. Yesterday I saw it on Card Market, it was around 32 euros. This was yesterday, so imagine today's Thursday, yesterday was Wednesday, the Lorecast happened on Tuesday, it already went up for 30 euros. And we have Bronx, which is quite a good card. I mean, for the cost, it's a very good challenging card. Okay, it's a very good challenging. It has a stone by day, so you play it, it goes ready. Just if you want to challenge something, you will need to get lower than 3 cards for it to go. We have this Goliath. Also, this guy is good. This guy is good. I mean, when one of your gargoyles challenges another character, you gain 1 more. So it is quite good. I don't see it as being a bad thing. Okay, so Bronx has the downside that it cannot gain more, it can only challenge. So I would challenge I to sync, but it's quite a strong card, and you have Goliath to complete it basically. So it gives you the lore that the other guy's not giving you. So you get one lore for him. Yeah, so pretty much that's it. So you play Bronx in one turn, next Goliath, and then you can challenge. And at this point, because we are talking about turn 3, turn 4, you should be already. Now we are going to see Elisa Massa.
This is Elisa Maza, intrepid investigator, 3-cost, uninkable.
So this is also one of the things that if you have two or more characters with 5 more strength, this character gets 2 lore. And this is a 3 cost. So you're seeing what this gets, right? You need to have the cards in order for it to be able to get you the lore in a faster way, in a aggro way, in a very aggro way. I think this is going to be a very good card also. That might see some gameplay. So that's why for me, Blurple is still very good, but Amethyst Ruby might be a thing that we need to be careful about. So because there are a lot of good stuff coming through.
I mean, Soothing Princess, 4-cost, inkable, 2 strength, 5 willpower with 2 lore, has boost 2 ink. And boost 2 ink means once during your turn, you may pay 2 ink to put the top card of your deck face down under this character. So you literally take the top
Yasmin.
You don't look at it.
So Yasmin is also a good card.
You put it underneath, so you're just using it as
basically it's the good replacement of Bell. If you think about it, you have the Bell that costs 5, and when you play it, she moves up 3, and that's a one-off, done, and it's a 4/4. You have Yasmin, it's a 4 cost, so the cost is not really the issue here, just you need to put always a boost card under it. So once during your turn you pay, and it's there. I know, for my mistake I read that. So you put the boost, you pay 2, and once you quest, you're moving up to 3 damage from whatever characters. So because you're doing this at turn 3, turn 4, because of Sapphire, it will be good. I mean, this one for an uncommon card, I think this one is quite good. This will be a very good also for the blur pool for everyone who has Sapphire.
My favorite cards in the set. I mean, the art is incredible. Obviously, anytime you have an Elsa character, it's really exciting to see that. But 3-cost inkable, 1 strength, 3 willpower, 1 lore, which, you know, that's fine. Seems pretty innocuous. And then you get to the ability, when you play this character, you may draw a card. Very short, simple line of text, but incredibly powerful. We haven't really seen this effect on a card of this ink.
And that was the last card, guys. Yasmin. There are way more that were already leaked. There are way more that are already being shown everywhere. My advice that, yeah, go check those videos. I think they are quite cool. I think they are quite nice. Inkborn Heroes, for me, I think it was the best work I saw so far in terms of card reveal, and they are really pros when it comes to the card reveal because they have a tracker and everything. They are really good on that. So my advice, and I will leave it here down below, the link for the video. If you guys want, go check it out. I will also leave here the video for the Disney Lorcana Twitch, because that is the source of the info. Okay, guys, I did not change this video. This all belongs to Disney Lorcana and Ravensburger. It doesn't belong to me. Just to give that shout out, I think that Whispers in the Well comes really after Fable, and Fable was such a good hype for the hobby that with Whispers in the Well, it just puts it even more. So in a competitive way, this is growing really, really fast, and I think that's quite amazing, and it's really good for us to see this. So yeah, guys, I think that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this kind of content where we talk a bit about market gameplay. I mean, it's release period, so most probably for the next weeks until we see already Whispers in the Well out there able to be bought. When we see that, maybe then we will Until then, I'll just do a video like this. I'll grab some clips of what they are releasing in an official way, because I could just go and get whatever is getting leaked, and that would be cool. But I'll just wait for the comments and like this, take this kind of react to whatever Ravensburger is doing, because they are doing an amazing job, and I think that it's really growing our community. And guys, if you don't know about how to play the game, check out my video. I have a video on that. And thank you all, and have a great day.